Wonderful. Wonderful. We are live there. Up and rolling. Wonderful. And wonderful. All right. So, we are live today. I noticed something very, very important yesterday after I ended stream. Ah, I didn't have any music on the TikTok side. Now, we're going to see how TikTok goes today because TikTok has apparently been running on good vibes all day. So, we'll see how it goes. That's all I'm going to say. But, nevertheless, going to get a good couple of hours in. We'll go in from there. Go on from there. Yeah. So today we are going to be, as stated previously, we're going to be working on the library today. Will it be good? I don't know. We'll have to see. I think it is. It will. I'm going to change up some things just because I think it'll look a little bit better. But we're going to change up a few things. And we're going to make it look real nice. So, as you remember, this is where we got last stream. Right? This is where we got last stream. What we got to do is we got to go in, put all these guys in, finish that up, which that won't be too hard. And then we got to go in and do just some. I really love that I threw that one. And then we got to do some maintenance on making these guys work properly. So, we will also need our redstone. A little bit of redstone. Or hoppers, I should say. But yeah. So, first things first, we gotta go like this. This all the way around. As you can remember, we actually wound up pulling that back. Last stream. Just to make it a little bit easier. We don't really need to worry about where this goes. I'm actually going to worry about it a little bit. We're going to go like that. And there's a very good reason. Because now we'll be able to go like that, and those will be completely hidden. So, all right, we're gonna move you to here. Go like that. And go like this. And then we'll take and off of the back here. Oh, this is going to make it difficult, isn't it? No, not really. There we go. Yeah, that's going to make that difficult. All right. All right. So this isn't actually going to be like the hard part about all this. What's going to be hard is getting all of our items to match up and work properly. I think we got the redstone figured out on one side of it. Just figuring out the redstone for everything else, that's going to be the fun bit. We're going to be replacing these with stairs later on, but for right now, we're just going to throw in the stone, just so I don't need to worry about that on a bigger scale. So, go like that. Wonderful, wonderful. You remember yesterday when I was like, I really shouldn't be putting these in right now? Yeah, that's why. That's why. That's why. Well, isn't that just great? What's up? It's your boy Sean. How you doing? You actually got to go through and swap all this out. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, that won't be too big of an issue. So we'll go like that. Like that and like that. I've fallen. I can't believe that actually worked. But yo, what's up, OJ? OJ Man Blessing? How's it going? How's it going? I just realized this was on Top Chat. And last time it was on Top Chat, it royally screwed me, so. So that will come in. Oh my gosh. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. I've fallen. So, I go like so. Oh no. Well, you see, sometimes you're too far of an angle. And it just don't work. What's up, Groot? Yo. How you doing? You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There was definitely a part of me that thought that TikTok was just so down. I know it's been having issues today. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're currently working at swapping all this around because, yeah. Yeah. Turns out I did it all backwards. Yeah. Kind of what I was thinking. That's really kind of what I was thinking, so. But we got her all figured out. So. We got her all figured out, so. Maybe. Maybe we got it all figured out. Yeah, sure. But yeah, we want to do it a very certain way because that way our redstone isn't as difficult. But yeah. What Groot? That you are Groot? Or I'm a robot? Ooh. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I would go crazy. Seven-year hardcore world, and he blows up the egg. Did he at least have a cool catchphrase afterwards? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd lose it. I'd lose it. I'd be going crazy. You know, I had planks above that I just didn't use for one reason or another. I'm actually gonna go grab more. And grab more because I want to make sure I have enough chests. Oi! What's up, Groot? So if we go down here, what we'll do is we'll actually find all of our hoppers. Okay, yep. Ooh. I'm seeing where this went. Yeah. 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 Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. But at the same time, like, I need to figure out where. Like, that's rough. I don't think I made this far enough back. That is really rough, though. What's up, Cass? How you doing? But also, like, respawn anchor. Yeah, not far enough back now. How you doing, Cass? I get it. Look cool. I get it. Look cool. Also playing with fire. Like, it's also like playing with fire. So, you know. Oh my gosh. Case? Cass? What? Cass? Case? What? What? I thought I had your name right. Oh my gosh, you're showing us Japanese. You're oh, your Japanese empire. See, the issue is it wasn't the Roman Empire. It wasn't the Roman Empire. I got that already. Oh my gosh, they've fallen in the hole. You know what? That's the best spot for him, honestly, though. It's honestly the best spot for him, though. Anyways, anyways, Mason, no, 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 no. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. No. I'm not trying. Cass. Okay, I'm gonna say two names. Cass, is that the right one? Case, is that the right one? Yes. Case is yes. Okay. All right, so we'll go up like that. Up like this. I do remember we want to make the... We do want to actually change the color of the stairs in front here because it's otherwise going to be really, really stone heavy. What's your question, Groot? Which empire do you build in the next world? A good question. Da, 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 da. I'm not too sure. What's up, Frosty? Oliver, no. This is a very near and dear world. Oh, then Egyptian, like. Oliver, no. I need to know people for a very long time before I let them join the server. So that's my rule for everybody. Otherwise, I let one person join, and then another person goes, well, why won't you let me join? And then another person goes, well, why won't you let me join? And I'm just not going to deal with that. So I just got to find a desert for it. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it is. So da, 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 da. Now I need to get up to the top here. All right. Yeah. You're not the first person to ask, and you probably won't be the last person to ask. I need the letters. I would be like, I need to go get Appa, but yeah, Groot. What am I making? I am working on a library, but it's actually going to be a copper golem item sorter. So, yeah. No, Groot. They're just basic rockets. So, but yeah, we're working on making a library of sorts. Realistically, I could probably double the scale of it, but that would have been a bit excessive in terms of storage and all that. But imagine this about 3 times bigger. It'd actually look really, really cool. Yeah. What am I thinking of? Ladders. Sticks. Yeah. This is definitely medieval inspired. So, you said you did Roman, Persian, Japanese. So, actually, medieval might not be a bad one either. You know, 100-Year War, Britain, or anything, something like that. Bro. Zaina knew. I just got done saying I don't let anybody on this world because the builds I have are crazy, to say the least. Yeah. Oh! I could have sworn I was just going to fly straight up there. I could have sworn I was just going to fly straight up there. Oh. Oh. I almost died. I almost died. Yeah. Just gotta know me for a long time, and unfortunately, the people that do know me for a long time don't want to play on this world for I I would say obvious reasons. So yeah, they just are. This world's just way too advanced. Why did you waste a firework? You could have used the ladder. Because I wanted to get the ladder out of there. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Bookworm? How you doing? Yeah, you're all good, Case. You're all good. Um, what do you got to tell me, Groot? I think what we're actually gonna do. Yeah. It's good to hear, Bookworm. That's good to hear. That's good to hear you're doing well. I'm doing well too, so. Um. Yeah, I'm doing well too. Trying to figure out what I want to put instead of stone. Instead of stone stairs. Cow head. Or did you see a cow head? Oh. Yeah, Oliver. I find it's just you gotta go and just do. Like, the more you do, the better you'll get at it. I'll get that. I have the more heads mod. Well, data pack. So I get heads from just about every mob. So it's similar to what you'll see on Hermitcraft, where all of a sudden they'll just be clearing somebody else's head. I actually like that. Yeah, I'm doing good. We're working at getting this set up better. I think we are going to have it looking pretty sharp. Ah, why did you do that? Anyways. I'm actually liking how that looks. What we'll do, that right there. Bro, I'm gonna hear me out on why I say this. Why do you need to say it, Groot? Nice, Oliver. It's just one step at a time. It's just one step at a time. Like, that was quite literally one step that I did at one point. Yeah, but there's nothing behind that, Groot, right? There's nothing behind that, so it's just a 3-year-old being a 3-year-old. Oh, we go like so. Yeah. Oliver, it's a lot of you just yes, I am, but TikTok has been having a lot of issues today. So like I don't even see how many viewers I have. Like TikTok has just been yeah. TikTok is on the fritz today, so uh yeah. And like I said, they've something's going on with TikTok, so I wonder. Trying to figure out. Yeah. Trying to figure out. How to make this work. Here. Jeez. Okay, I'm not the only one that saw that, right? This dude seriously just jumped, dude. Yo, Bookworm, thank you so much for the rose. Um. Yo, Bookworm with the game controller. Let's go. Yeah, the villager did fail. I haven't actually done anything at spawn. Like, that's the one thing where I actually haven't done anything. Um. I might actually need to, like, do something there. But other than that, like, no, I haven't done anything at spawn. Just did it again. He's gonna die. Actually gonna round this out. I'm still kind of like in my head trying to work out how we can make the bubble elevator on this side. Yeah. Can you get another? What do you mean, can I get another? Elytra? I already have quite a few. Which one is it in? Yeah, I already got a couple more. Or are you asking so you can see how you can do it? Are you asking so you can see how it's done, Oliver? I know I asked that like in tandem with another one. What? Oh my gosh, bookworm with the heart me. Yeah, I can. Uh, wouldn't be this stream, but eventually we can. We can do an end busting stream. So, what's up, Groot? Cause yeah, it's in the end. It's at a ship, so it does involve fighting the Ender Dragon. So, ooh, Groot, did you dupe him? All right, how wide does this need to be? 4 wide? No, I promise. No, 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 no. It's 4 wide, but the fourth one overhangs. Right? Am I still trying to figure out the copper golem situation? I am and I'm not. I think the issue with the copper golems was I had transparent blocks. So I had literally the villager was the perfect example of like what the issue was. Right? Because the villager was like, "Oh, I can walk here." Nope. So I think that was the issue, was they were trying to get through the trapdoors, but they couldn't because, well, obviously. And like, yeah, you and I know that, but that doesn't mean that these idiots do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's our overhang. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of like that. Oliver, we will at some point. It's just not today because I'm working on getting this done. So really want to get this done. So we're going to be focusing on this. Nice, Groot. I probably have that much stone. Hey, you, Bookworm, you took number 1. Yo, Bookworm, thank you with the Go Popular. All right, so we started on that side. It goes over to here, goes over to there, and then it goes over to here. So if we start on this side, this guy needs to be here. Yo, Bookworm, thank you for liking the live. So, that's correct. That's correct. But yeah, you need to go to the end city, and then, or you need to go to the end, where you'll have to fight the Ender Dragon. You'll need to go through a little portal to get to an actual end city. And from there, well, you'll go out to the end, and then you got to find an end city, and hopefully that end city has a boat on it, because that boat is what will have the elytra in it, up in like the captain's quarter. So, yeah, it is a bit confusing, like, but once you figure it out, it's like it is what it is. I do think we are going to do an end busting stream at some point, just because I like going to the end. So, how do you know the exact number of stone? Ah. Yeah. It's a lot of just trial error figuring it out. And that's one thing I really like about Minecraft is you can be as smart at it as you want in it, or as unintelligent as you want in it. And there's no wrong way to play. There's obviously like very wrong ways to play, but like there's not within a normal person's brain any wrong way to play. I did the math. That's the concerning bit, is you doing the math like that. It's easy. Just carry the 7. I know it's easy. Groot, how do you think I know that that is a 5 million item storage unit? Which, by the way, if we finish this up in this stream, which I doubt we will, guess what we have planned for after? Guess what we have planned for after? Because you got 5 million storage spots. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna silo the entire storage building. Why? Because I'm insane. No, Groot. No. We're gonna silo the entire storage building. And it's gonna be so much fun. Right. Anyways. I think if I come up... We got different definitions of fun. I know, Groot. I know. Welcome back, Case. I'm well aware of that, Groot. I'm well aware of that. We got different definitions of fun. Like, in what world is that fun? I never said it was. I did say it was, but there was sarcasm in my voice. He didn't really mean it. If he meant it, he'd be crazy. Why do you need so much storage? Because that all used to be a hillside. This used to be a mountain. Like, there's a very good reason. Like, this isn't my bulk storage. This is little items. So like repeaters, torches, all this other stuff. So, yo, bookworm with the go populars. What is that, 5? Yo, bookworm, thank you so much for the go populars. But yeah. So. So now we got to go underneath here. Yeah. It's a lot of just because we have... I wouldn't say it's because... What a stupid amount of luck. Like, what a stupid amount of luck. But yeah, this is for like the small items, like the repeaters, the torches, various wood things. So, like, part of the reason I'm doing it is so if I come over to here, look at how many different items I have in here. Right? Come over to here, completely different set of items. Come to here, even more different items. So I just need to get all this out. And one thing we'll do at the end is everything, hopefully, by the end of it, we will have it where it goes out of here, across the street, and up into the bubble elevator there. Do I have the baby mod update yet? No, I do not. I don't even know if that's out yet, is it? Seems just like way too close to send out another update to the previous one. Especially when they updated like twice back to back. So, but we'll bubble elevator up there. What a dumb amount of luck. What a dumb amount of luck. But if I want it to end, it starts up there. These need to be that. Go like that. That. I think it is. You don't really know. I haven't heard anything about it yet, but there's a chance it is. I just haven't updated yet, so. But I know there's a lot of people super excited about it, so. I just don't like updating twice every month. What's up, Miska? How you doing? How you doing? But I think the beauty of this build is like a lot of this stuff is repeated motions. Da 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 da. Oh, really funny thing. I started watching Landman today. I don't know if any of you guys know what that is, but if you guys are the ages I'm thinking you are, you shouldn't know what that is. But it is something that as you get older, some of you, I'm going to say some of you, Bookworm, I know you're probably older. You said you were working today, so what's up, Solos? How you doing? Yo, we're at 1,000 likes. Let's go. Even with TikTok being on the fritz. Welcome back, Case. Yeah, see, like that's my point. Bookworm. Bookworm, I know you're older, so you could probably watch Landman. So it was actually a really good show for kind of like what I was going in kind of expecting. So I've been getting bombarded with like, yeah, it's a TV show on, well, for me, Paramount, but I think CBS. Nice, Bookworm. I remember what I was doing when I was 21. What do you mean you're still playing this? Of course solos are still playing Minecraft. Of course we're still building this. Of course we are. What do you think? We're simple peasants. Nice, Bookworm. But yes, we're still working on this. We had some issues with the copper golems last night, so plus when you only play 2-3 hours at a time, sometimes things take a little bit longer, but that's okay. Chooky. Yeah, Landman is actually really good. Like I'm 2 episodes in. And I'm really hooked on it. So what did I do before? Yeah, I am solos. I streamed Apex for a while there, and that actually slowed my Minecraft progress down. But I originally started as a Minecraft streamer. I did the math, and you don't want to hear it. What do you mean, Groot? You mean Groot? I can get to Diamond 4 pretty consistently with the people that I play with. Diamond 4, Diamond 3. I main Fuse. I mainly play for fun now, so I wouldn't say I'm terrible at the game. It's just I'm not dedicating 30 hours a week. No, I'm not bad at it. All of my matches put me in with Masters, and if I played with people I would say that aren't my friends, I could probably hit Masters. Groot, I don't believe that. Yo, what's up, Jules? How you doing? But yeah, I actually like to play Mine or Apex a lot off stream, and it's not really something I'm gonna go back to streaming because it just today was like a perfect example of I'm never streaming that again. Oh, I got so heated. Bookworm guys, don't forget to follow if you haven't already. Yeah, it's just TikTok did some weird thing and it's getting everything figured back out again. That is so much. That is so much. You're all good, Case. You're all good. Why have you played that many days? I see, now you're making me question it. You're making me question the math. How dare you make me question math? It was my favorite subject in high school. It's not just me. Okay, fair point. You're all good, Case. You're all good, Case. Use a calculator or something to check me. Ow. Well, like, one thing you're not taking into account is sleep. It's like it's 20 days. Or 20 minutes. Right? Might actually be really close to right. That's on the world? Oh, yeah, it's because it's that many days. So is it 40 minutes? I don't know. I'm getting way too invested in it for no reason. I just want to focus on building. Like somebody said, yes, I am very locked in. We are very, very locked in. Hey. Just use Google. Yeah, seriously. Google it. All right, stay awesome, be awesome, Cass. But no, Lambent's pretty good. It opens really, really hard on the final one. Or on the final bit of the first episode. And it's like, oh my gosh. It's like I'm seeing bits like I was like, oh, this must be later on in Landman. No, this is like stuff from the first two episodes that I've been seeing. Like, ew. It's one of those, ew, this looks a lot better on paper, boys. This is what we're doing 2 episodes in. Like, ew. I was also really stoked to be like learning Spanish along with one of the characters, and then just boom. Never mind. Right? Okay. I won't question you. That is a ludicrous amount of time, though. Dude, when I say my nose was so stuffed up, I mean it. Like, oh my gosh. But see, that's my point when I say that I get burned out a lot. Because you have that many in that many years. And I've had this server for 1 or 2 years less than that. And I only have 80 real world days. Like, oh, what do you mean you burned out? I mean, I burned out. I mean, 6 months without touching Minecraft burnout. Like, yeah. Nice, bookworm. Uh, what? Are you checking what they do? What do you mean by that? I don't know. Oh, chunk borders. What do you mean, bookworm? How many days? Well, you had to do that, so my brilliant butt went, oh, I'll do that. I don't see the days anywhere. Let's go, bookworm. Let's go, bookworm. Let's go. Like I said, like my world is so old, so like if I go to statistics, um like oh hey, we're only at 72 days. So, yo, Blade, what's up? Thank you for liking. That changed. That did change. That was at 79 at one point. And cleaned shulkers? Huh. Weird. I did not know that. I did not know that. I don't know. Got it. Oh, 1900 likes. Let's go. I could not tell you how. That's one of those things that I'm like, oh, yep, that's weird. So, you fail. Hey, at least I'm not like the villager. So, da, 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 da. Now, for the very important next step. Where did our little green men go? Where did our little green men go? There they are. That's entirely up to you, Bookworm. Like, okay, he's going to the right one. I enjoy I enjoy Java. One of the reasons I don't play Bedrock is because I'm just concerned. Yeah, if you let them freeze completely, you can collect them. So, like for me, it's one of those things where I enjoy Java enough where it's like I don't need to play a different version. So if you're totally used to playing Bedrock, like why do you need to play Java, right? Yeah, you got to let them like solidify or turn off. But you can do it. Yeah, like if you've always played Java, like why do you or Bedrock, why do you need to play Java? Like there's an issue. Guys, there's an issue. Guys, there's an issue. No, it's like it's straight up personal preference. Like if you don't want to play Java, like don't play Java. What did you say? Was up? I was talking to Groot Bookworm. Well, you see, there was a hole. There was a hole. So. But yeah. I was talking to Groot. So. But yeah. If you let them just solidify, so they actually come in like 4 different configurations. And then you can collect them all and they'll just be yeah. I don't like that. Yeah, I fixed a hole. Uh-huh. Got it. But it would appear my hypothesis about why they were breaking was completely correct. So, yeah, Groot, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you enjoy playing Java or Bedrock, like, there's really no reason to swap to Java. All right? Like Minecraft is meant to be fun for you. It's not meant for popularity or anything. I say as I'm streaming, so that I can make money off of the internet and be popular. And I'm streaming Minecraft while doing it. Look, we don't overanalyze stuff here, okay? If we overanalyze stuff, we'd go crazy. Look, I was trying something. I was trying something. In hindsight, yes, it was going to fail immediately. But hey, what is life without try? I'm well aware, group. All right. But we were proven right. So it was 100% a transparency issue. So, yeah. How was your day? My day was good. The Seahawks won, which my team has been out of the playoffs for forever. Like, literally, we're eliminated from playoff contention like week. Well, the last time they lost, which was like week 12, week 13. But the Seahawks won today, so that was a good thing. Seeing Sam get his win. Yeah. We're actually going to be in Seattle. Oliver, like I said, it'll take... You would need to know me really well after like 8 to 9 months for me to be like, hey, do you want to join? Like, that's just the way it is. So... yeah. I think I'm going to actually change this to strip spruce. But yeah. Go like that. All right, Oliver. All right. That'll be a good start. That'll be a good start. So, 2,700 likes. Let's go. All right. All right. You're all good, Groot. You're all good. Oh. Yeah, we're going to silo all this. Doesn't that sound like fun? So what we're essentially going to do is we're going to take what we did here and do that all the way around. With that, I'll probably also delete a lot of stuff out of it. So there will be things like This will be taken out. This and this will be taken out. Bricks will probably be taken out. There's just going to be a lot of stuff that's like not basic that I'm going to take out. Stone brick will be taken out. Yeah. We're going to take just a lot of it out because, yeah, that's just going to be what's best for it. Nevertheless, I needed to turn these into shelves. Like so. Yo, what's up, anime profile picture? Wait, Waves. Waves, is that you? I could be totally wrong. I could be totally wrong. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing? Good to see you again. Brain gave you a hint. What? 1, 2, 5. 5. 3, 4, 5. This is actually going to need to be 6. Wow. Yeah, it's not going to look good. Yeah, it's not going to look good. Once we finish up this build, we're gonna silo all of those. We're gonna silo all that, so yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. After that, we might actually go back to the yeah. After that, we'll probably go back to the greenhouse and finish that up. So. Yeah, we'll probably go finish up the greenhouse because I just need stuff that's symmetrical, you know what I mean? So, need to let my brain recharge on that. What's your question, Bookworm? Why don't you just make the greenhouse symmetrical? I can do that. Unless it involves nature stuff, and I've never been good with nature stuff. I have a question. You make a hobbit house? Did you now? So, what's your question, or bookworm. You know, I didn't do the other side. Stop. I did the one. I did the one. I did the one spot. That's hilarious. What's your question, Bookworm? What's your question? I need 6 more. I think Bookworm got hit by an automod. Like I said, I think Bookworm got hit by an automod. The one thing I wish TikTok would do differently is let me... I've had it happen before. Bookworm, try resending it. And, like, try rewording it. Or asking in parts. What do you mean you can't stretch your legs, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, so that's part of the medical issues that I've been having recently. That's actually part of the medical issues I've been having recently, so I go right here. So as of right before Thanksgiving last year, Waves at or Bookworm asked that over on Twitch. So Twitch let it go through, which is hilarious. It's objectively hilarious. No, so November I had a lump start showing up on my leg. It kept growing and it kept getting more painful. And then, so I was just like, I was working out before this. So, like, I was super pissed about this happening. But, so I got sick. I was really weak the week before Thanksgiving. Got over that. Got over that. Week after, this starts popping up while I'm working out. It's hurting. It's starting to hurt more. I'm like, okay, I think I need to take time just off of my feet. Just go about it that way. And then Go to see a doctor about it, and he's like, this is weird. He gives me steroids. It starts to get better. Get off. It's like a 6-week steroid or whatever. So, steroid runs out. And then it starts coming back. And I'm like, that's not good. So I call up the doc, say, hey, it's coming back. And they're like, okay, we'll start you on another steroid pack. So start on another steroid pack. And then starts going away again, shrinks really small. I was also noticing it in the other knee. But it was going away. It was going away. That's the big thing. It was going away. Right? And then, so get through that. Get through that, and then suddenly, I get pneumonia. So this was all throughout December I was dealing with this. So I was on steroids for half of December because had this happen, got over it, was able to power through with ibuprofen when I didn't have steroids. And then Christmas Eve, family comes over. I'm just dead. Like I don't want to get up and move. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just bleh. So the 26th, I go in because obviously not going to see anybody on the 25th of December. So the 26th, I go in. I'm fairly confident I got pneumonia. Go in. They're like, hey, you got pneumonia. And I went, ooh, shocker. So they give me steroids again. Well, the leg thing was still going on. But, it was manageable. Right? So, how do I get this to flip up? I don't know. Place it on this guy, and then it will flip up. Yeah, I do. Actually. But, the leg pain and all that was manageable. I was doing ibuprofen at the time. And then once I got off the steroid for the pneumonia, pain came back again. And I was like, So I went and saw a third doctor this time. And this time my legs were puffy with it. Like I said, I'm actually doing really well right now. So, I get it. This sounds really, really terrible. I also need you to keep in mind, I gained while this was happening 100 and so plus subs. We've gone up 150 followers since this started happening. It slowed me down in terms of working out, which sucks, which absolutely sucks. Don't get me wrong. It hasn't slowed this down, right? But so I go into the doctor. I also have swelling in the lower parts of my legs. And he's like, well, that's edema. So he gets me on a water pill. The water pill doesn't really do anything. The edema eventually just kind of naturally goes down. The water pill kind of helped, but it really didn't help. But then I'm like, okay, starting to feel better. As long as I'm moving and I have ibuprofen, the pain in my legs isn't that bad. And I go to work out again. Yeah. So I go to work out again, and I'm like, I'm only going to do arms because I don't want to overdo it my legs. So I only do arms. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms feel like they're on fire. They're hurting so much. Yeah, thank you, Bookworm. That actually looks really, really good. I do think I am gonna do this, so. But so I worked out on a Tuesday night. Wednesday felt fine. Like my arms here, like they would normally after a workout, right? And then Thursday comes around, and my arms are dead. Like, literally feels like I have no strength in them. Nothing. Right? And I'm like, this isn't normal. And then they start to hurt, and I start to feel my arms. And now the same lumps that I have right around my joints inside of my legs, like on my calves and in my knee, are now along my arm near my elbows. And it's like, interesting. Now, there have been some developments that serve as a, okay, we don't need to full freak out. We don't need to full freak out. We do need to figure out what it is, but we don't need to full freak out. My legs haven't hurt for 3 or 4 days, and I haven't had ibuprofen in those days. The reason I was taking ibuprofen recently, within the last week or so, was for my arms. Tomorrow, I'm going to see a dermatologist, and what I think is essentially what's going to happen is they're going to stick me with a bunch of needles in all my little lumps, so they actually know what's in there. Because I've had 2 X-rays and ultrasound at this point. Like, the only thing I'm missing is literally being poked with a needle and an MRI. And a CAT scan. But CAT scan's more brain, I think, so. So yeah. It is what it is. Like, is it fun? No, but I know the doctors that I'm working with are pretty good at what they're doing, so I feel a lot more confident in my doctors after this last visit. Yeah, so here's the good news. I haven't had pain, right? I've been feeling around in my calf for the original spot, so like the first one that I noticed. And I'm not sure, but I'm fairly confident it is shrinking. So it's very, very slowly shrinking. My leg is not inflamed like it was. So, yeah. So that's good news. Like, I literally was like, I was walking around, I looked at my leg, and I was like, that's usually red. And it wasn't red. So I showed my mom, I was like, hey, because, mother's going to worry. And I was like, hey, I figured you should know this, or you should see this, because I know you, out of everybody, has probably been the most concerned outside of me. So, yo, Bookworm with the 30 Go Populars, dude. That's insane. You didn't need to do that. But yeah. So they were going down, which is a good sign. My arms haven't been hurting too. Yeah, you're all good, Bookworm. I actually told myself to stop saying that. because like it's only negative emotions if you do that. You know what I mean? Like, so that's on me. I should just thanked you and appreciated you for the awesome person you are. So. But yeah, so the swelling's going down, which is a good thing. I'll be sure to mention that, like, hey, this doesn't look as inflamed as it was before. I still want to do like the dermatology thing and all that because, and I think my doctors would too. Like, they want to do it too. Thank you, Groot. And I think the doctors would want to do it anyways, just because like, if this is something that just keeps coming back every time I work out, like we need to know that. Like, if this is something that pops up when I start like straining my muscles, we need to know that, right? Because I know there are things like that that pop up, like if you overstrain yourself. I know rhabdo's one thing where if you overstress your body, it's more kidney related, but it essentially forces your body into kidney failure. Because you didn't get like enough salt, you didn't get enough water, you didn't get enough fluids, electrolytes, all that stuff in a workout and push yourself too hard. It's actually a huge issue in the military, a huge issue in the military. And actually CrossFit. So, yeah. Who's healthy now? I would say hate's a strong word. Uh-uh. Uh, uh. It's just one of those things that I personally don't hate people just because like there's no reason to it. I never found that hating somebody actually improves the situation. So, but that doesn't mean I sit here and go like, oh, I'm better than somebody. So that's just the way that I see stuff. Uh, ah. I'm gonna need to go make more hoppers. Yo, 4,700 likes. Let's go. Hmm. I also just have a cough that hasn't gone away since like ever. So, man, Doodle Bob, I know you. I know you. How's it going, main Doodle Bob? shame. Yo, what's up, Waves? How you doing? 5K, let's go. You know what I need to do? I need to get coordinates for all this. Nice, my dude. A lot of up. Nice. Yeah, I know Doodle Bob because of Apex. I play with two doodles. You know that thing where I said I should really get coordinates, and then I didn't get coordinates for any of it. 1207, 42. Okay, so if I just go to A42. Oh no, Doodle. Oh no. Anybody remember what number I said? 'Cause I don't. $8.42. $12. He said it so confidently. He said it so confidently too. Like, it turns out, in another stroke of dumb luck, we stopped exactly where we needed to. Anyways, let's go make more hoppers. Let's go make more hoppers. Let's go make more hoppers. But yeah. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna get a lot more answers from the I'll do a test that'll give me a lot more answers from a dermatologist. And yeah, with it going down to my legs, I'm actually super excited about that because that points to a lot nicer outcomes. So but yeah, it's one of those things I'm not. How do I say this? I don't know. Yo, Bookworm with the Roses and the Go Popular. Thank you so much. One of those things that I'm just kind of taking day by day, and like I said, this past weekend, having the swelling going down, and at least in my legs is a good thing. So, and I think part of the reason that my swelling has gone down, it's just been past week I haven't done anything. Like at work, I've been doing a lot more computer stuff, so I haven't been on my feet as much, which is a good thing. So we need to go get more iron. So we'll take it day by day, pray on it. I know my mom's been going through a lot with it, so if anything, I want myself to be all right for her. Oh my gosh, 33 go populars is crazy. If it's just some benign tumors that go away with time, like, that's perfect. If they're just overstresses on my muscles, like, that's perfect. So. Yeah. I wish you could sleep through rain. I love rain real life. I hate rain Minecraft. I hate rain in Minecraft. But yeah, I'm also looking at the times. We got we got 18 minutes and then I got to get off. So I want to just have a good night's sleep before I go into work for 4 hours and then go to the dermatologist after that. So gonna have to somehow do 4 hours of work and 8 hours of work in 4 hours, but that'll be fine. I really like. It's like almost. Oh. Ooh. It's not good. That's not good. Hmm. If I could forget. I have a beacon on here. I have a beacon in here. If I could forget about this one more time, I'd love that. Honestly, I would. Alright. I'm trying to find bottles of XP because honestly, you know what doesn't sound like a lot of fun? Going and trying to kill skeletons. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun. What's up, Tristan? How you doing? I'm sure I got some bottles around here somewhere. I'm sure of it. I totally forgot that I needed to heal that up. I do. Yay. Tristan, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if there's much I can do for you. What's up, Roman? It's gonna go over there. Yep. 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 What are you working on? We are working on a library. All right, bookworm. Yeah. Stay awesome, be awesome, bookworm. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, bookworm. Yeah. We are working on a library, which is actually going to be a copper golem sorter. So we got 8 sections in here on one side, actually. So we got 16 sections in here. Oh my gosh, I made this thing too big. Which is weird because it's scaled like down 3 levels than it should be. Like this build should be three times the size. Whoops. But yeah, so there's 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here. They all loop down in and around to each other. Yeah. And now we're just working on getting all the redstone set. So. Yeah. Now we're getting everything set. Yeah. Copper golems are awesome. So. They are good. We figured out what was causing our issues, so once we figured that out, it actually went really, really well, so. I'll go here. Boom, boom, boom. Go like that. Boom. Spit it out. Wonderful. Wonderful. Spit it out. Wonderful. Hey, Alex, let's try not to scam people. All right, you're all good, Roman. Have fun with that. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Roman. Um, yeah, so. Oh my gosh. It took an hour and a half for TikTok to send me a verification code. Oh, TikTok's not doing well. Currently raining out. Yeah, nighttime. Oh, hey. Beverly said, pull up. All right. So. All right, perfect. Do. Uh. All right. I need water. Preferably not the bucket with the jellyfish in it. Soul sand. Then we're gonna do. I need to find a bucket. 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 Yeah, bucket. Buckets. So. Gonna do. Do that. Wonderful. Yay. All right. Oh, they're going to have so much fun. How do I do this? Guys, how do I do this? Did I de-wax you guys? I genuinely don't know what that's going to do if I have him underneath like that. We'll find out. Because I shouldn't be able to reach anything. It'll just be our little secret. It'll just be our little secret. But anyways, we'll go up like so. All right. So. All right. That's why we always check. That's why we always check. Not to mention I don't have water, so. All right. I also need more carrots. All right, that will work. Lovely. I got all of them. All right. I am going to have to call it there, so we're going to head to our ending stream spot. I think one of the issues I have with the greenhouse is I don't know what the focal point is. Like, I think if I figure out what the focal point is, it'll actually come out looking a lot better. So. Yeah. So, ooh, I dropped a lot of frames there in the middle. Why is that? All right. All right. We are going to end it there. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you are loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. We didn't get as far as I was hoping to, but we did make a lot of good progress, which I'm happy about. But yeah, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. You make my world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will catch you in the next stream. Bye. Oh my gosh, did you see that? I was so cool there. So cool. Halfway there, halfway out. But yeah, as always.